And we're back. So our first topic for this evening is how do you deal with rejection? Richie, let's start with you.
Shit.
Let's go.
Let me put my drink down.
Okay, talk to us. How do you deal with rejection?
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I don't, because honestly, I don't. Not even that I won't, but I don't approach someone 1st, so that I don't even have to deal with.
So what if it's rejection of like a job? Because that's rejection.
Oh, I'm pissed off. I'm calling the Better Business Bureau, and they're terrible. Fuck that job. The manager is trash. He's racist. It was a job.
So you do handle rejection in some way,
Yeah, I handle it like. I
and you have
like
been rejected.
by a job. Yes, several times.
Okay, but not by people.
No.
Okay.
Not by people.
Okay, that's understandable.
So the first time I get rejected from somebody, you'll all get an email because it's going down in Atlanta. I'm pissed.
Cash, how do you handle rejection?
Not well.
What do you
Not
do?
well at all. I just don't like no in any way, shape, or form. It could be like if I asked you if I could come over and you say like no, not tonight. I'd probably be like, okay. You know,
Yeah.
like I take things very personally.
You wear your heart on your sleeve?
Yeah, I have it tattooed right here actually.
Yeah.
So not well is the answer. What do? I guess it just varies. I try different coping mechanisms for different things because I know that that's not healthy and no is a big part of life. But I did grow up very spoiled. I didn't have to hear that a lot. And then, when no started coming in, like around college, when life started happening.
Really mattering. Yeah.
It was really tough for me. And it's still not a good feeling. So I try not to take things personally. But if we're being honest, which is what we do on the couch, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I would say for me, how I handle rejection, I think rejection has kind of made me be the stone cold stunner I am because I can take a lot. I can take a lot from people, and people don't understand that. They always like, how do you? It comes from the rejection and having to go through things. I'm a person who suffers in silence, so I handle my own stuff. I regroup, evaluate, do all of that stuff, and I come back, and it makes me that much. I am the definition of I learn from my mistakes kind of thing. Like I take it. I'm like, okay, this happened. It doesn't feel good. I'm human. It hurts, but I think this is a gift and the curse where I'm like, you never let them see you sweat. But is it a bad thing to let somebody see if you're human? The human thing is like, I'm hurting here. Yeah. I'm the strong friend. I need some help. So that is kind of like the gift and the curse of being like, learning from rejection, because it's not now. It's like, I feel like I can handle, I don't need anybody.
But
I don't need any.
I'm sorry. Do you think being the strong friend means being vulnerable, or do you think being the strong friend means coming off as if you're not affected?
For me, being a strong friend comes across as I don't want my problems to be any of my friends. So I try to keep them, like, let them know I'm good. I let them know, like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm good. I'm maintaining. And I keep, like, I'm still swimming above water. Yeah. And because by that time, I've handled it. Yeah. On my personal. So I kind of take time to evaluate before I even go to them with it. I tell them because my friends are my diary, but by that time, I'm already, getting through it.
Because, like, as your real life friend, right?
Yeah.
I think there's so much strength in being vulnerable.
It is.
And I think that, like, you don't come around until, like, there's, like, already a solution. You're kind of already over it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it's okay to lean on your friends while you're going through it.
Yeah.
Not once you're through it. And, like, your real friends want to be there. Like, that's what we're there for you for.
Yeah,
so I think that, like, that's a new level of strength that, like, you could.
And that's something that I want to conquer, because I do want to in that moment. But like I said, it's the gift and the curse of never let them see you sweat. And it's the old school way of thinking and growing up. Yeah. So those traditions kind of help mold me into, like, being this stone cold, like, bring it on.
We love
What's
a glow
next?
up.
I love a glow up, but it's also okay. Yeah. But it's like I said, it's also good to share in those moments, and that's what I have to learn. I got to get into my soft era, and I ain't been there yet, because I feel like never feel like you can play with me. It's never safe to bet against me. Okay, so you might as well just
Be on my
Shit.
team.
Not dead
Let's
at all.
we on the same team. Let's all win. But no, I'm just playing. But Erica.
Well, for me, I kind of feel like I am neutralized. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. I really don't give a fuck what no one says. Being in the acting, I get a whole lot of no's. I don't get a call back. I just may not get it. But growing up with a single father, I'm the youngest of eight, but I was raised as the only child, and I got love. But I had to figure my own shit out. And so, in the long run, I don't care about nobody's opinion. I've gotten so solid within myself that no one's opinion matter. And that could be a very dangerous thing, or it could be I have feelings, but your opinion doesn't matter. I'm so into what I want.
So would
who
that
I
be a
am.
defense mechanism for you?
No, it's not a defense because I'm not. I've learned detachment. I'm not attached to what you may say. I'm not attached to what your opinion may. Like if people say something about what I look like, what I'm doing, I really don't care. Like I'm in La La Land in my own world, and it's fucking fabulous over here.
Okay.
And I've learned to grow that everybody is not a respecter of persons of you.
Yeah.
And so I'm not wrapped up into we'll never sit down and have really a conversation of, oh my God, like, sometimes it can be shocking, like, oh my God, da 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 da. But I'm so moving on to the next that I'm unbothered. It's like everybody else in this world is like oil off my back because I could really give a fuck. Like I said, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing.
So let
And
me
I
just
try to
play
balance.
devil's advocate. So to me, if I was to say, it sounds like you're in denial. Because if the reality of it is you're going through shit, you're looking at it as the glass is half full, however they say it. Is that a point? And I'm not saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
But
is
this is, and I have this conversation with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any stress in my life. My life is fucking good. Money, health-wise, I wake up every day. I look at that.
Okay.
I look at, I don't give a fuck if it's
yeah.
fucking raining. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's have my cup of coffee outside. I'm so kind of far gone, and it could be like being a Pisces kind of a situation.
You're delusional.
No,
So wait,
it's not
let me ask the
delusion.
question.
No.
So
It's
why
not
do a lot of
delusion.
men find that trait in men or women, whatever you're into, they find that as arrogance?
Exactly.
Because
I don't know
give a
because
fuck, but it's not like I don't give a fuck.
And
I'm
it's
still
not
a
me
lover.
being
It's
next.
just I
I'm
could
a
care
lover,
less
but
if you
I
tell me
could
my
care
hair's
less
ugly.
about
Right.
anything. I've had men say, "Oh, well, you look better." I said, "Baby, I really don't care.
Mm.
Like, I really
Right.
don't fucking
And
care."
they see that as arrogance. Oh, like
And
she's
it's
a mean
not-
girl
I'm
or
not
some shit.
in-
And it's like,
I had fun every fucking day of my life.
Yeah.
I don't need people. I don't need a crowd. I don't need a fucking validation. I don't know if my dad raised a monster. Like, I don't care. I'm very compassionate.
Yeah.
Don can tell you I'm loving. It's not a delusional. I don't have problems. Shit works itself out.
Work.
How many times have we had that conversation?
Yeah, it just
Something
works out.
comes up. Oh, let's go have a cocktail. Because I'm not about to deal with that. I don't deal with no bullshit. I keep it moving.
Okay.
So
But that's like a thing that's going viral right now is like
Oh,
people
I've been
saying-
like this,
like
though.
people being I'm just saying like when people say like you're delusional, it's not even like an insult anymore.
No,
It's
yeah.
like
People
you
are
guys know what I'm
saying-
saying?
yeah.
Like
I
waking
think
up and saying everything is good.
Honestly speaking, I
Until
think
it
it
is
came
good.
from the Trump era of people because Trump put up and I don't have no dog in the fight, but I noticed since the COVID and since the Trump era of delusion, it's becoming a more common thing, and people are more like taking more of a, oh yeah, and that's, but not to say there's anything wrong with it
Right.
because like you said,
But also, I know we live in this whole world, guys. I'm into really creating my whole bubble. And I don't care what's going on. It's not going to affect my bubble. And if I stay at 1,000, let's just say one of yous have something going on. I'm at 1,000. Now I can pour more into you. I don't take from each and every situation. I give
You
more
pour.
and more here. Because no one human being can give me a goddamn thing. No human being is going to be able to validate me the way I can validate my ass. And so this is why I came up with him in my skin. I don't care. And it's not to not, like you say, to be delusional or to not be amongst the community.
Right.
But I'm an
You're not
individual.
affected.
I'm
Right.
not affected.
Okay. So real quick, because we're gonna go, Jared. How do you handle rejection? That was a good point though. Here.
Thank you.
That's a different perspective.
I'm like in the middle. Like, I'm one of those people, to be honest, deep down inside, I'm affected. So let's say, if it's a job or opportunity, to me, I honestly will look at it. If it's an opportunity or job or situation like that, affected with money, I'll look at it as I just got to go harder. This wasn't my time. Whatever it was that I was trying to prove, I didn't prove it. Let me just go harder. If it's a person, relationship, whether it's family or friends or love, it depends on the person. I take things personal. I would never let you see me sweat, but if I really fuck with you and I'm really hurt by your rejection, I'm outside. What's up?
You
And I'm
choose
gonna be real
you
with
wake
it,
up
like-
choosing violence.
Exactly. Like, but if it's certain people, it's like you just kind of came in my life and you just, or I was trying to prove something to you, you just wasn't feeling it. I'm gonna just look at it as it wasn't your time to see what I got to offer.
Okay.
But
So, is
going
that a
back to what you
coping
just
mechanism?
said, I'm trying to prove something to you. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. That goes-
Absolutely, but sometimes there is moments in my life that I realize where I'm also a water sign, so I get it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to prove anything, but there are people in my life that I honestly love to a core, where
They
their
will rise to
rejections-
they will rise to you.
eventually,
whole thing.
but sometimes I may feel like I'm in that moment, like I'm right now, I'm that bitch. You not seeing that? What the fuck is up?
Then they not my whole point. You don't fucking see it, so let's not waste time.
But
You'll
you're
circle
playing
back
with me.
around.
It's depending on the way. I feel like we're in a time now where everybody wants to be the mean girl. And for me, sometimes I take that personal. I'm just not fucking with you right now, but I can't take I can't take slight shade that comes with it. For me, I'm only direct. If you give it to me direct, I can take that shit, I can handle it, and I'm cool. But if you try to mean girl the situation, I gotta prove to you that, nah, you can't play with me.
Okay.
In that sense, I can take direct rejection, like, hey, right now, just not, I'm not feeling it.
Right.
Bet. But if you come at me off some, like, I'm trying to be the mean girl, I'm trying to be the mean boy, I'm trying to, like, hurt your feelings, and I fuck with you, now I have to show you.
Well, can't you take that as when people show you their true colors? You take that, like DMX says, when a rat shows you he's a rat, believe him, and you act accordingly. So when people show up,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So, and this conversation is really, really good, and I totally enjoy it. So we're going to continue this. We continue this off air. But if you have something you want to chime in about, please let us know. Talk to us. How did you handle rejection? Visit us on our Facebook at The Way It Is Show, Instagram The Way It Is Show, YouTube at The Way It Is Show. Leave your comment. Talk to us. We'll talk back to you. We're going to table this, and we'll keep going after everything. All right? Stay tuned. We got more to come.
Never gonna make it to the top, really, too.